I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to Job Search Radio. I know it's a video, but we still call it Job Search Radio. And today I want to talk with you about a situation that someone wrote to me about, where we talk about what they can do. And the question is actually, what can I do if an in-house recruiter says they were uncomfortable submitting me for a job? In other words, this person has applied and has been interviewed, and the recruiter doesn't want to take it any further. I hope you find this show helpful. Please give it 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher. It helps other people discover the show. And if we aren't connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Now, coming to the question, the mystery here is why? What happened during the interview with the in-house recruiter that makes them want to shut the door to you and not submit you any further? So that's the mystery question that has to be addressed. So I would have responded by saying, how come? Just that simply, how come? And thus make them talk about what it was in your background that they saw as being deficient. Now, your response can't be to be critical of it. But I told you about this. I told you. No, you can't do it that way. You can't act like a lunatic. You can't act defensively. What you can say is, oh, let me just go into that a little bit more so you can get a full picture of my background. Now, if you did go into a little bit more during your conversation with them and they're judging as being insufficient, that's on you. You didn't do a good enough job to demonstrate your fit for the role. They did their job. You can't convert them into a fan just because you want to go further. You have to understand, interviewing is a process for evaluating and assessing people for their qualifications. And I hate this part of it, fit. I don't believe organizations are equipped to fit, but I've written and podcasted and blogged about that for years. But minimally, they're there to evaluate for your qualifications. Now, if they turn around and say, your resume doesn't really show the skills that we're looking for. What skills are those? Great. Let me update my resume to give you the best information possible. And after that, if you feel the same way, I respect that choice. So what you're doing is trying to get what it is that they're looking for in your background, so that in this way you can always enhance, and by that I don't mean lie, enhance how you describe yourself in the resume, your cover letter, in your interview, to give them the best information that they can receive. And if at that point it's not good enough, you just weren't qualified. Accept it. You just aren't qualified for the job. And you might just follow up by saying, what were you looking for? What depth of experience were you trying to find in me or in someone for this role? And they may say, well, we actually have a finalist here who's going, in which case you got there too late. But the reality is you didn't do a good enough job to demonstrate your qualifications for the role. They're being kind enough to tell you that instead of stringing you along. Try and draw out of them where the insufficiency is, so that in this way you can turn around and either, if it's an interview, tell them more about it. If it's in your resume, enhance your resume to indicate what your background is that's relevant to them, and move on from there. So I hope you found my answer helpful. If you did, please give the show 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher, or a thumbs up on YouTube. It helps other people discover the show. And I just want to simply say, if you'd like me to coach you, I no longer do recruiting. I just want to be clear about that. I'm not here to place you in a job. I coach people into new roles. So if you'd like me to help you throughout your job search, if you'd like me to critique your resume and or LinkedIn profile, if you want help with interview preparation so you're as well prepared as possible each step along the way, if you'd like my help with a salary negotiation, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. Go to the tab on top that's relevant, and in there, click it, place an order. I'll get back in touch with you once I've received notification of the order, and I'd love to coach you there. Now, while you're at my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, I've got a ton of great information there. It's over 6,000 blog posts are on the site currently, all about job search and hiring. And, there's a lot there. So if you want the best of my stuff, visit jobsearchcoachinghq.com, where I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read. It's the best of my material. Plus, I discount on my coaching services if you join. Again, that's jobsearchcoachinghq.com. I'll be back very soon with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care.